Alright, we are alive for the Giants against the Eagles. Let me just check to make sure really quickly. Yes, we are alive. I will put a poll out in 1 second. Give me a few minutes to do that. But we've got the 6-seeded Giants against the 1-seeded Eagles today. And I think this game has potential to be an upset. Obviously, being a Giant fan, I hope it will be an upset. But Giants and Eagles tonight. These two teams have already played against each other twice this season. The first time the Eagles destroyed the Giants, then the second time. The Giants played a really close game despite playing no starters, or key starters. That was in Week 18, and now here's their third meeting. Alright, so getting to some inactives for real quick, but for each team, starting off with the Giants. Their inactives: cornerback Rodarius Williams, linebacker Micah McFadden, guard Wyatt Davis, guard Jack Anderson, defensive lineman Henry Mondex, wide receiver Malachi Polk, and cornerback Zion Gilbert. And outside linebacker, edge rusher Azeez Ojulari is active for the Giants tonight after being questioned with a quad injury. For the Eagles, their inactives: Avonte Maddox, Anthony Harris, Kerryon Johnson, Josh Stills, Trey Sermon, and Ian Book. So that means Montez Sweat and Lane Johnson are both active tonight for the Eagles. Both had been dealing with injuries. Alright, but I'm going to get the comments up. Give me a second. One second. Let me get the comments up. Alright, 1 second. Alright, 1 second. Pulling the comments up. I'm also going to put a poll out so you guys can vote on who will win. Actually, don't need the scoreboard up quite yet. The game hasn't actually started. Give me 1 second. Alright, waiting for the to load. Give me a second. One minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Got the wrong thing here. Alright, and if the stream is a bit slow for you guys, just give it a minute. It'll fix itself automatically. It sometimes just happens in the beginning of a stream. Alright, so getting the comments up. I actually clicked on the wrong thing before. Now I've got to refine that. Hold on 1 second. But let me know your score prediction. Who's going to win in the comments. I think the Eagles will win, although I would love for the Giants to get the win. Alright, here we are. Go Giants. Yes, also rooting for the Giants. Nice shirt, thank you. And, poll. I'll get to the rest of the comments in a second. Who will win All right, who will win, Giants or Eagles? Let's go G-Men 24-27. 27-24, so that was a really weird way of saying that. And then also Giants 21-17. I could definitely see those. I hope the Giants get the win. I don't have them getting the win. I have the Eagles winning this one by a score of, let's see. What is my score prediction? Let me find it. Give me a second. Make sure to vote in the poll. Let me know your score prediction in the comments. I'm getting to my score prediction. Uh, 33-26 is my prediction. And that Eagles 33-26, that is. So the game's going to start in a few minutes. The Eagles, the 1 seed, here face the Giants for the third time this season. 38-27 Eagles. Should be a good game, though. Yeah, agreed. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a pretty close game, but I do think the Eagles will win. As much as I don't want that to happen, I do think that will end up happening. But now, a big thing for this game is how is Jalen Hurts, because he had been dealing with a shoulder injury. And he wasn't 100% in Week 18 when he came back and played the Giants. He wasn't really running much. But then he also had a bye week last week. He didn't play or anything like that. So how is his shoulder going to be? Obviously he's playing, but we just don't know what his status is. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix something real quick. Alright, give me 1 second. Plus the Eagles have advantage being home. Yes, that's also true. Got the first round bye and home field advantage for the entire playoffs so far. Or for the entire postseason. And I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel where you guys can make sure to frequently check for polls, stuff like that. But I said, who do you think will win? And 28% of you guys have said the Giants, 72% have said the Eagles. Go Eagles, yeah, I hope not, but I think they'll probably end up getting the win. Alright, so let me get this scoreboard up before I forget. Give me a second. Stat they showed earlier, Giants 6-0 against 1 seeds. Did they really? I actually didn't know that. But that is definitely interesting. Hopefully they can improve to 7-0 here and knock out the Eagles. Alright, so far the results in the poll, 60% of you guys have said the Giants, 40% have said the Eagles. Alright, I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. I don't remember what it is, though. Alright, give me 1 second to get this running a bit smoother. Give me a second. Video's lagging behind sound, or is it just me? That might be the case, I'm not sure. That should straighten itself out. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Lagging a little, yeah, sorry. I don't know why. Sometimes it does that in the beginning, other times it doesn't. I really have no idea. Alright, hopefully it fixed itself. It should. Sometimes it just needs a minute or so. Or multiple. But that should smooth itself out. I don't know why it's doing it today more. Hold on one second. Hold on. Yeah, it does usually get better in a few minutes. I don't know why, it just needs like a second to like get up to speed and stuff like that. Or whatever the right word for it is. Alright, the game should start in a few minutes. But, it should definitely fix itself. Just give it a minute or so. But, alright, one second. Who will be the player of the game? That's a great question. But, let me just look something up really quickly. One second. But, who will be player of the game? If it's the Giants, I feel like Daniel Jones has to have a big day. And it would be him. If it's the Eagles, probably Jalen Hurts, but I could see someone else, like maybe like an A.J. Brown having a big game. Alright, Eagles gonna get the ball first. Alright, Graham Gano sends it away, and this kick is going to be a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25-yard line for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense. How many Rocky references will the broadcasters make over under 5.5? I really have no idea. I don't listen to the announcers because of just make sure the microphone doesn't pick anything up for copyright reasons. I thought I'd pop in and leave a like. Not gonna be able to stay the whole game. Hurt my back a few days ago, so good luck. Well, I hope your back feels better, but I thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by while you could. Alright, 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. Play clock winding down. Just got the snap off with a second to go. Here's the give to Boston Scott up the middle. No, that's Miles Sanders. I thought that was Boston Scott. And he's taken down after gain of 2 by Jihad Ward. When we pull up the rosters for each team, it appears it's getting better. Hopefully, it's not lagging golf for you guys anymore. I think it's fixed itself. All right, 2nd and 8 here for the Eagles. Here is Hurts off play actions. Looks to throw. He's going to launch one down the field right away. And it is wide open receiver caught by Devontae Smith. And first down for the Eagles inside Giants territory. Pulling up the rosters for each team. Give me a second. Give me 1 second to get the rosters up. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 33. Hurts. Play action again. Looks to throw this throw. Quick throw outside Dallas Goedert. Stiff arms man and is taken down after a gain of 9. Alright, 2nd and 1 here. Giants were missing some key starters when they played the Eagles the first time and they got destroyed. All those starters active today. Hurts, quick throw outside to Devontae Smith, and great play made by Adoree Jackson. Takes him down for a loss of 3. Adoree Jackson's been a big player for the Giants so far this season. Held Justin Jefferson to I think it was like 45 yards last week when he was covering him. And is definitely going to be a big part of the Giants' defense today. There's a big play in a tackle for loss for him so far. Third and 3 here. Hurts looks to throw on 3rd down. It is caught by A.J. Brown for a 1st down. Gains about 5 on the play. Alright, 1st and 10 here. I can't give A.J. Brown so much cushion. That's exactly what I was thinking. They're playing so soft on a 3rd and short there. I mean, I get you don't want to get beat, but I mean, that's kind of soft playing there. Here's Hurts on the keeper, trying to get to the edge. He's going to stutter step and slide down for a loss of a yard. So now they are going to run Jalen Hurts on designed runs like that, but now he's not going to take the hit there. So it's just something to watch how many hits he's going to take with the shoulder. 2nd and 11 here for the Eagles. Hurts, empty backfield, looks to throw. Flushes the pocket, rolls out right, and on the run he's going to scramble out after a gain of 6. Seahawks did the same soft coverage last week against the Niners. Was so frustrating, or so annoying. I actually didn't see a ton of that game. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be annoying if they're just going to hit simple stuff underneath for 1st downs all day. Alright, here's a 3rd and 5. After the 6-yard scramble by Jalen Hurts. Here's an empty backfield. Hurts looks to throw to the outside. That's a one-handed catch by Dallas Goedert. And he's in for an Eagle touchdown. That's just a great catch by Dallas Goedert. The defender fell down. I don't know who was on him. And then he just hauls that in one-handed. That's just a great catch. I think Xavier McKinney fell down. Must have put glue on his gloves. Just like hit it and stuck. Alright, the extra point up and good. Eagles lead 7-0 after their first drive. Was officially marked as a 16-yard touchdown. Hurts to Goddard. And the Eagles got on the board first. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Not a good way to start on defense. Yeah, definitely not. Especially giving up that big play early. Some updated results from the poll. Eagles have 57% of the vote. Giants with 43%. Now, hopefully the Giants can answer offensively. They had a great offensive game last week against the Vikings. Now, it was against a really bad Vikings defense, but still, it was a really good game for them, so hopefully they can continue that with another good game, especially offensively. Alright, so waiting for him to come back from commercial break here. And the Giants will get the ball here, so I shall move the ball marker from the Eagles to the Giants. Alright, they're back from commercial break here. Giants set to receive the kickoff after the defense surrendered its touchdown on the opening drive. So what happened on the touchdown was Xavier McKinney just fell down, the guy in coverage against Dallas Goedert. And he hauled it in one-handed, then ran it in for a touchdown. Eight-play, 75-yard drive, taking 4:54 off the clock. Jalen Hurts was 5 of 5 for 68 yards and a touchdown on the drive. Jake Elliott sends it away. Gary Brightwell fields it at his own 1-yard line, and on the return here, up the middle, he is going to break free of initial contact and then get dragged down at the 24-yard line. That is where Daniel Jones will lead the Giants offense onto the field. Daniel Jones this season, 3,205 passing yards, 708 rushing yards, and 5 interceptions, all career bests. Obviously, interceptions the lowest. Last week against the Vikings, had almost 400 total yards at 379, and also 2 touchdowns, leading the Giants to their first playoff win since 2011. Alright, here is to give to Barkley up the middle, and he's going to gain about 4 on the first run of the game. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, that's crazy. Didn't realize it had been so long since Giants playoff win. Yeah, since last time they won, they haven't won a playoff game since they won the Super Bowl after the 2011 season. Play stopped for some reason, not sure why. Looks like they got something messed up with the chains. Alright, I don't know what happened here. Hold on. Let me put the captions on to see if we can figure it out. 2011 Giants. Ugh. Yeah, I remember you're a Patriot fan. I don't know what happened here, but... Alright, so I think what happened is the chains just broke. Not completely sure, though. But play is stopped for some reason. I think that's what the reason is. But not necessarily the stoppage you see every day. Alright, so... wait for them to fix their problems. They're a commercial break here. John Wick 4, don't know what that means, sorry. Alright, so we wait for them to fix their problem here with, I think what happened was the chain just broke. But, I'm not completely sure. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, now they're back. Looks like... I'm not sure exactly what happened. They've bring out a new set of sticks. Let's see. Let me see what they're saying. Alright. So they're ready for play here. Not sure exactly what happened still. Jones swings this one out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get forced out after about a gain of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up an early 3rd down for the Giants. The Eagles' defense ranks 16th in rushing, 1st in passing, and 8th in scoring. Very good defense overall for the Eagles. A big reason they've been so good is their defense. Obviously, their offense is great too, but their defense has been very good all season long. Jones looks to throw here on 3rd down. Quick throw. Underneath, that's caught by Richie James. Defender falls down, and James is then taken down after, let's see, forward progress should get him to about the 42, 43 yard line. But he's able to move the chains for the Giants. Should be marked at about the 42 yard line. Yeah, the 42 here. Matt Breida, the backup running back, in motion. Jones, low snap, looks to throw here. Over the middle, that's caught once again by that one, Lawrence Cager. And another Giant 1st down. Daniel Jones starts off with 3 straight completions. Took a big, awkward hit there. But, seems to be fine. First and 10 here inside Eagle territory at their 42. Jones hands off to Barkley running right, and he's going to gain about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. But Daniel Jones 3 of 3 for 30 yards so far today. Alright, 2nd and 5. Giants in their first 9 games were top 2 in the NFL in rush attempts, averaging 22 attempts a game with Saquon Barkley and 103 rushing yards a game. In the last 8 games, that has definitely dropped. Darius Slayton in motion. 2nd and 5. Barkley gets to give again. Up the middle, he's going to gain 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up another 3rd down here for the Giants at 3rd and 3. The Giants, on 3rd down this season, they convert 37% of the time. That's 22nd in the NFL. Their current drive, 6 plays, 41 yards. From the Eagle 35 here, Jones looks to throw on 3rd down. He's under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he trips and goes down at the 40-yard line. Oh, he tripped over Andrew Thomas, the left tackle. He just kind of put his foot back, and then Jones, as he stepped up in the pocket, tripped over him. Not the first time we've seen Daniel Jones trip. And the Giants are going to keep the offense out there to go for it here on this 4th and long. They're going to snap the ball. Jones looks to throw, protected well. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to throw an incomplete pass. The Eagle defense forces a turnover on downs. Giants are in a weird position there at the 40. Long for a field goal, but you don't want to punt there. I mean, I don't love going for it right there on 4th and very long, but I mean, they decided to go for it and obviously did not work out in their favor, as Jones goes down for the sack, or incompletion actually. And in the first meeting, I also believe Daniel Jones was sacked a lot. Yeah, he was sacked 4 times. Giants, in total, sacked 7 times. That game was so big of a blowout, they ended up putting backup Tyrod Taylor in, who also got sacked 3 times. And this is an Eagle team that is very good at getting to the quarterback. They've got a very good pass rush. The Giants are going to need the offensive line to play well. Hold on. Trying to find the Eagles' sack numbers. Why would this not put me in the regular season? Alright, it still says postseason. I'm trying to get to the regular season to see how many sacks a game, or just sacks in total, the Eagles have, but... And I clicking on regular season... Oh, here we go. But yeah, the Eagles led the league in sacks with 70 sacks. That is 15 more than the second closest team. They average a little over 4 sacks a game. Alright, so the Eagles going to get the ball here at their own 40. Good starting field position after the Giants turn it over on downs. Oh, right as I was just talking about sacks, the Eagles 70 sacks, 3rd most in NFL history. They had 4 players in double digits. Son Reddick with 16, Josh Sweat with 11, and 2 other players that they couldn't see who it was as they took it down too quickly. They marked that a sack, but here's the give to Miles Sanders, and Sanders wrapped up after a gain of 4. Did they really mark that as a sack? Hold on, did they mark that as a sack? Because he was clearly not sacked on that play. Yeah, they marked that as a sack, but unless, like, I missed where he went down, I did not see Daniel Jones hit the ground before he threw the ball. Alright, 2nd and 6 here. Hurts in shotgun. He's going to hand off to Miles Sanders again, and Sanders is going to get stopped after getting 4 to make this a 3rd and 2 on the play. Or after the play. Run of about another gain of 4 on the play. He's forced out of bounds by Jalen Smith. Miles Sanders this season, 1,269 yards and 11 touchdowns. That follows up a season where he did not have a touchdown. Here's the toss outside to Kenneth Gainwell, and he's got a 1st down. And he's forced out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Eagles have 3 good running backs, Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, and Boston Scott, and Scott's been really good against the Giants. They wind up to go quarterback sneak. The Giants, they'd pinch the line of scrimmage, everybody towards the center, and instead they toss it outside. 98 total yards for the Eagles so far, 28 for the Giants. Hurts looks to throw over the middle. That's caught by A.J. Brown, and he's got a 1st down. Gains 12 on the play. Here's the keeper with Jalen Hurts. Pump fakes and is taken down after a gain of 9 on the play. First time he's taken a hit so far today. He runs for 9 on the play. Second and 1 here. Jalen Hurts 6 of 6 for 80 yards so far in the game. Here's a 2nd and 1. Hurts going to hand off to Gainwell, and Gainwell picks up the 1st down and is able to gain about 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now the Eagles have a 1st and goal here. Here's a 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Giants bring a blitz here. Here's the give to Sanders, and he goes down. No, he doesn't go down, but he's still going to lose a yard on the play. I thought he was going to lose about 2 or 3, but doesn't go down there. And instead loses about a yard to make the 2nd and goal from about the 7-yard line. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage on that play. I didn't think he did. They're spotting the ball. No, apparently he did go down. They're spotting the ball back at the 9. Jalen Hurts rushing this season in the red zone. He has 11 touchdowns, and he's also ran for 67 1st downs, just not in the red zone, but boast or most in the NFL. Here's a quick throw out to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith is in for another Eagle touchdown. $13-0 here. Just a simple screen on the outside. A.J. Brown gets a good block. And Devontae Smith runs in for a score. The extra point here is up, and it is good. And it is 14-0 Eagles. After a 9-yard touchdown catch by Devontae Smith. And the Eagles lead 14-0 with 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Alright, so waiting to come back from commercial after the touchdown. Giants going to get the ball back. Really need points on the second drive here. After they turn the ball over on downs on their first drive. Some updated results in the poll. 56% of guys have said the Eagles. 44% have said the Giants. I would hope to agree with the Giants on that play, but after their start not looking great. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Giants going to get the ball back after their defense surrenders yet another touchdown. And they now trail 14-0. Alright, still waiting for them to come back. Alright, they're back from commercial here. Giants going to receive the kickoff here. The Eagles against the Giants this season, in Week 14 they've led 21-0. In Week 18 they led 19-0. And tonight they've already led 14-0. As that is the current score. Brightwell on the return is going to field this at his own 7. And on the return, he's going to get a good return up to the 37-yard line. And that is where the Giants will start. Alright, 1st and 10 from... that's actually thrown 32, sorry. Thought it was the 37. Barkley in motion. Jones stumbles, looks to throw. Now, plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out, still looks downfield. And he's going to heave it downfield. Caught by Matt Breida inside Eagles territory. That was such a weird play. Between him almost falling down. Regaining his balance, having plenty of time to throw. Then... firing a strike to Matt Breida. That was just such an interesting play. But I'll take the result as they get it inside the Eagles' territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Jones. He looks to throw. That's a quick throw and intercepted. James Bradbury, the former Giant, with the pick. And he takes it back to the 47-yard line. Daniel Jones has not turned the ball over much this season. There's just his 6th interception regular season and postseason. Bradbury on the Giants last year. They had to release him due to salary cap reasons. And makes a big play here against his former team. A.J. Brown in motion here. Most likely the final play of the first quarter. Hurts on the keeper to the outside. He's going to be forced out of bounds after getting a yard by the rookie Kayvon Thibodeau. And that could have been the final play. Let's see. I doubt they run another play here with 15 seconds to go. Yeah, they're going to let this go to the second quarter as the Eagles lead 14-0 here. And have the ball inside Giants territory at about the 40-yard line. Alright, so the Giants, they really need to get something going here, both offensively and going to stop defensively. As you can afford to fall behind, but you can't afford to fall extremely behind. As that's something that the Giants did in their first meeting with the Eagles when they got destroyed 48-22. Is they really just never got going. It was like 45-14, and then the game was over by the time the Giants started putting some points on the board. That's something they cannot do here today. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial after the first quarter expires. Alright, they're back here after the commercial break. First quarter stats, 127 total yards for the Eagles, 47 for the Giants. Giants also with a failed fourth down conversion and a pick. Eagles have scored on both drives so far. 2nd and 8 here. A.J. Brown in motion. Hurts looks to throw, rolls out, and he's going to throw that one away. As Devontae Smith could not get to it. Falls incomplete to bring up a 3rd and 8. Now the Giants defense can really use a defensive stop here on 3rd and long. 3rd and 8 for the Eagles at their own 44, so not in field goal range. This would be huge for the Giants if they can get a stop here. Play clock winding down. Looks like we got a false start. Yep, false start. Looks like it's going to be on right tackle Lane Johnson. Okay, it's actually on all linemen except for the center. Alright, here's a 3rd and 13 that backs the Eagles up even more. So now that gives the Giants an even better chance to get off the field here. Something they really need to do is get a stop defensively, something they've not done yet today. The Eagles have scored touchdowns on both their drives. Hurts looks to throw here on 3rd and long. He's pressured, rolls out right, and looks downfield, floats it, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and the Giants defense comes up with a stop. Fourth and 13 here, Giants force a punt. And Brett Kern on to punt for the Eagles. And we got a fair catch called for at the 8-yard line by the returner Richie James. That's where the Giants will take over. Alright, the Giants, they really need points on this drive here. And so they can get themselves going offensively. Daniel Jones tonight, 4 of 5 for 49 yards. He's actually completed every pass despite being 4 of 5. The only one he didn't complete to the Giants was completed to James Bradbury. First and 10 here. Matt Breida in motion. Now Daniel Bellinger, the tight end, in motion. Jones is going to keep this on the option, and he's going to gain a yard. Not much space there. Daniel Jones this season threw for a career high in passing yards and also had a career high in rushing yards with 708. And he also turned the ball over the fewest times, 8 times, and had his best record. And now we've got something wrong with Daniel Jones and his helmet, looks like. But Tyrod Taylor comes in for a play, and the play clock winds down. And the Giants spend a timeout. I'm not sure if something like came off his helmet. I don't know what that was. But something came off his helmet. Alright, he's back in the game here. I don't know what happened there. Second time we've seen something interesting happen in the game. First time the chains broke. 2nd and 9, 14 minutes to go in the first half. Jones looks to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That's caught by Richie James, and he swung down after a gain of 5 on the play. Here's a 3rd and 4. The Giants really need a 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 4. Jones looks to throw. Gets it out quickly. That's caught for first down by Isaiah Hodgins. Did I see he bobbled that? And it's 4th down? Really? Oh, he did bobble it with the hit. Catches it right at the sticks. James Bradbury. Puts a hit on him. Ball's definitely bobbled. And the Giants are forced to punt it away. So the Eagles going to get the ball back here. As Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Sends this away. Fair catch called for at the 37-yard line by returner Britton Covey. And that is where Eagle offense will take over. Still not able to get points for the Giants. As they're forced to punt it away there. It's unfortunate he had to bobble out there, because if he catches that cleanly, then that is... it's definitely a first down. But Isaiah Hodgins, he's really become a go-to wide receiver for the Giants. Now, they really don't have a great wide receiver. But Isaiah Hodgins has 37 catches for 392 yards and 4 touchdowns. And he's really developed into a go-to wide receiver over the past few weeks of the season. And also last week when he had over 100 yards receiving. Alright, so waiting for him to come back from commercial break here. But while we wait for them to come back from commercial, make sure to like the stream and subscribe, as I would greatly appreciate if you guys can do that. Alright, so we wait for them to come back from commercial. Eagles gonna get the football here. I think it's gonna be their own 37. Let's check, give me a second. After the punt. Yeah, 37-yard line. That's where the Eagles take over. After their defense forces a punt. Eagles defense got to stop 3 different ways so far. They've forced a turnover on downs, got a pick, and then forced a punt here. First and 10 here. Hurts in shotgun. He's going to hand off to Sanders. And Miles Sanders, slipping through tackles, is going to gain 9 on the play. Maybe he got a first down. I don't think so. I think he's a bit short. But Sanders with a good run there on first down for the Eagles. Here's a 2nd and 1. Hurts hands off to Sanders up the middle again. He's got a first down inside Giants territory, taken down at the 42-yard line. And the Giants defense, while they got to stop the last possession, they really need to be better. They've allowed the Eagles to move the football and score touchdowns on 2 of their 3 drives. Jason Kelsey pancaked 71 Ellis. Doesn't see a ton of playing time for the Giants. But Justin Ellis, he got absolutely pancaked there by Jason Kelsey. And they go to commercial break. Is there an injured player? No. Timeout at 11:28. Oh, there was an injured player. Left guard Landon Dickerson down on the field for the Eagles. Was named to the Pro Bowl in, I believe this is his second season. Yes, this is the second season for Landon Dickerson. Eagles left guard was the injured player on the previous play. Alright, so waiting for him to come back from commercial break here. After the run and the injury as well. I was hopefully Landon Dickerson's okay. Some updated results in poll. 55% of you guys have said the Giants. 45% have said the Eagles. I think the Eagles will win, but obviously I hope the Giants will win. Dickerson slowly walks off the field with a slight limp. First and 10 here for the Eagles at the Giants' 42-yard line. Hurts hands off to Sanders once again up the middle, and he is stopped there for a gain of 3. Jalen Smith makes the stop. The Eagles' rush offense with Jalen Hurts this season averages 4.7 yards a carry and 157 yards a game. Without him, they average 3.5 yards a carry and 77 yards a game. Because his legs, there's always the threat of him taking, or of him either scrambling, taking off like that, or just pulling something and keeping it. Here is the gift to Sanders, and he's got a first down again inside the 30-yard line, taken down at the 28. First and 10, Hurts is going to give to Sanders once again, and Sanders is this time stopped after a gain of 2. The Eagles have ran 20 of their 24 plays in Giants territory. Here's another play in Giants territory at the 25. Miles Sanders now up to 46 yards on 9 carries. Hurts hands off to Sanders once again, and he is taken down after a gain of 5. So here's about a third and 3 here for the Eagles. Once again, the Giants defense really needs to stop on third down. Here's a 3rd and 3. Hurts going to keep this one on the outside. He's got a first down, and he is going to go out of bounds after getting it inside the 15-yard line at the 13, forced out by Julian Love. The Eagles in the red zone here. They're 2 of 2 in the red zone, two possessions, 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10 for the Eagles here is to give, play action. That's over the middle, caught by Dallas Goedert, and he breaks the tackle and is down. Almost had another touchdown catch there, but a taken down by Xavier McKinney after a gain of 12 on the play, and it's got a 1st and goal for the Eagles. First and goal from the 3. Boston Scott switches from the right of Hurts to his left. High snap. Hurts hands off to Scott. And he is he in? Yeah, he's in for a touchdown. He doesn't have a ton of touchdowns in his career, but a lot of them have come against the Giants. There's another one. And the Giants, they've gotten off to like the worst possible start. But for the extra point here is Jake Elliott, as the Eagles extend their lead to 20-0. But now 11 of his 18 career touchdowns for Boston Scott have come against the Giants. The extra point up, and good. And the Eagles now lead 21-0. They just ran the ball on that drive. Didn't throw it a ton. But the Eagles now averaging 5.2 yards a carry. And on that drive, it was 9 plays, 63 yards. They ran the ball 8 plays for 53 yards on the drive. So now, this upcoming drive... This upcoming drive is... a really big one for the Giants. Points are an absolute must on this drive. Alright, switching back from commercial here. After the Eagles scored yet another touchdown. It's been a frequent sight here for the first half. Alright, so we wait for them to come back from commercial break. Alright, they're back from commercial here. Giants gonna get the football back. Boston Scott, 11 of 19 career touchdowns have scored against the Giants, and he scored a touchdown against the Giants in 9 straight games. This kick is a touchback as it bounces in the middle of the end zone, and Daniel Jones leads the Giants offense onto the field. First and 10 here, 7:29 to go in the first half. First and 10, Richie James in motion here. Now Daniel Bellinger, the tight end, in motion. Jones going to toss this outside to Barkley. Looks for a lane, and he's going to get taken down for a loss of 4, maybe 5 yards on the play by Reed Blankenship. Just nowhere to go for him. Inside or outside was definitely going to get taken down for a loss. Second and 14 here. Jones in shotgun. Looks to throw under pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Now Daniel Jones going to take off and run. Spins and is then taken down after a gain of about 4 on the play. That'll make it a third and a bit more manageable. It's going to be about a 3rd and 10. A bit longer. Giants have 12 rushing yards. Eagles have 93. It's been a big difference in the game so far. 3rd and 11 from their 24. Jones looks to throw. He's under pressure. Breaks the sack. Now he looks to throw. He's going to heave it off his back foot. And incomplete, out of bounds. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 11 here. Hassan Reddick with pressure on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones on 8 dropbacks has been sacked twice and knocked down 4 times. Giants forced to punt it away here as their drive goes a quick 3 and out. Fair catch called for at the 28-yard line by returner Covey, and that is where the Eagles will take over. The Giants have not been able to do anything offensively. Their best drive was their first drive, 8 plays, 28 yards. And they turned the ball over on downs there. Other drives, they've gone 2 3 and outs, and then they threw a pick on their second play, on their second drive. Alright, so waiting to go back from commercial after the Giants punted away with 5:47 to go in the first half. Alright, still waiting for him to come back. Make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already. The Eagles outscored the Giants 61-7 in the first half of their matchups this season. That's including tonight. As in tonight, so far they've outscored them 21-0 in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 from their own 28. Hurts hands off to Miles Sanders, and Sanders is going to get about 5 on the play. Eagle milestones this season: 14 wins, that's most in team history. 447 points scored, that's most in team history. And 3 players over 1,000 scrimmage yards, that's the second time. They've got career highs in rushing yards for Miles Sanders, receiving yards for Devontae Smith, and receiving yards for A.J. Brown. Johnny D. Flops knew Jalen Hurts good. Who's Johnny D? But Jalen Hurts, yeah, definitely very good here. Here's the give to Sanders on the outside, and he is going to get close to midfield, get to about the 49-yard line. Miles Sanders, 12 carries, 71 yards so far today. Here's Hurts on the keeper. And he's going to slide after about a gain of 3, maybe 4 on the play. Gets to inside Giants territory as well, to the 46-yard line. Jalen Hurts, 8 of 10 for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air so far today. Also, he's added another 20 or so yards on the ground. .27 yards on the ground, to be exact. Eagles play selection: they've ran the ball 21 times, thrown it 10. And they've really hurt the Giants with the run so far. Hurts gives to Boston Scott with the middle. He breaks the tackle, gets a first down, and is then taken down after a gain of 10. Jalen Smith had an opportunity to take him down. Looks like he was at a weird angle, but not able to bring him down, and allows Boston Scott to get the first down. Here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts looks to throw to the outside. That's a quick throw that's caught by Zach Pascal, and he's taken down after getting a 4. We hit 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Eagles with 129 rushing yards so far today. Giants with 11. Second and 6 here. Hurts in shotgun. Play action. That is tipped at the line And incomplete. Deflected by Xavier McKinney. He was one of the key starters that did not play for the Giants in their Week 14 blowout. Or I don't think he played in Week 18 either, as he broke his hand on the bye week. And now it's got like a mitt, or I don't know what the right word to call it is. It's kind of like a mitt on his hand. Play clock winds down to 0. The Eagles spend their first timeout before this upcoming third 6 play with 2:28 to go. Now each side with 2 timeouts remaining in the first half. Alright, so we've got an upcoming third down here. Giants defense really needs to stop. 3rd and 6 here. Hurts looks to throw, rolls out, finds Devontae Smith, and Smith is going to pick up a first down. Sort of like stumbled his entire way, but able to pick up a first down. And once again, the Giants defense missed an opportunity to get off the field. And that is also the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here in the first half. The Eagles destroying the Giants 21-0 so far. And by the way, left guard Landon Dickerson back on the field for the Eagles after exiting with an injury earlier. Alright, waiting to come back from commercial here after the 2-minute warning. Alright, still waiting for them to come back here. Alright, they're back from commercial here after the 2-minute warnings, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Each side with 2 timeouts remaining. Eagles looking to extend their lead after they pick up a first down. They have the ball at the Giants' 26-yard line. Play action. Quick throw that is incomplete off the hands of A.J. Brown. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles with 1:56 to go in the quarter. Jalen Hurts 109 passing yards, 27 rushing yards, 2 total touchdowns, both through the air. Kenneth Gainwell in motion. Hurts going to swing this out to Gainwell, and Gainwell on the perimeter is going to stay inbounds and then get forced out after a gain of 8. Here's a 3rd and 1 with 1:50 to go in the first half. Dallas Goedert in motion here. Hurts hands off to Gainwell up the middle. He's got a first down and is taken down by Dexter Lawrence at the 11-yard line. And the Eagles move the chains once again. The Giants spend their 2nd timeout with 1:43 to go, as trying to save themselves some time so they could put a drive together before the half. So now that leaves the Giants with 1 timeout remaining, Eagles with 2. As the Eagles with the Giants 21-0 with 1:43 to go in the first half. Alright, here's a 1st and 10. Excuse me. From the 11-yard line, Giants actually only have 3 first downs. Eagles with 16. Eagles have scored on all 3 of their red zone possessions. All 3 touchdowns. Here's the toss out to Miles Sanders. Sanders looking for space. He is going to get maybe 2 yards, not a whole ton of space that time. That is not something that has been a concurring theme. As Miles Sanders has usually been able to run and do whatever he wants. Here's a 2nd and 8, 1:36 to go. As the Giants, after that play, spent their 3rd and final timeout. A 2nd and 8 here for the Eagles' current drive, 11 plays, 63 yards. Hurts looks to throw. He's going to look for Gainwell, which is a big hit. But, that's a flag? Is that what they're going to call there? It's incomplete. It's a late hit. I don't know. I don't love that call. That gives them the 1st and goal here. Alright, 1st and goal from the 5 here. Dallas Goedert in motion. Here is play action. Dump it off to Goddard, and he is taken down right there. Good open field tackle by Julian Love. Dallas Goddard almost got in for his third touchdown of the day. Probably would have if he was to break that tackle. Clock runs here for the Eagles. 55 seconds to go. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off here with a second to go. Quarterback draw. Hurts to the pylon. He's got another touchdown. And the Eagles extend their lead to make it 27-0. Why are the Eagles going for 2? Here's a 2-point attempt. The Eagles 2 for 4 on 2-point attempts this season. Why are they going for 2? Hurts under center. Timeout called by the Eagles. Nick Sirianni was mad about something. I don't know what the point of going for 2 is there. Alright, now they send on the kicker for the extra point, and it is up and good right down the middle to make it 28-0. I don't know, why did they line up to go for 2 on that play? I really have no idea. Alright, so the Giants, they get the football back here after they now go down 28-0. .43 seconds to go in the half. Giants really need points in this upcoming drive. I mean, they spent timeouts, have 43 seconds to work with. I would imagine they're going to try to put a drive together just so they can at least get 3. They get the ball at the half, too. But this kick is a touchback, and the Giants offense will come out at their own 25-yard line. Alright, 1st and 10 from their own 25. Jones looks to throw here. He's going to roll out. And on the run, Daniel Jones is going to run for 9 before he gets to the bounce there with 35 seconds to go. was pressured by Hassan Reddick, who's already got 2 sacks on the day. 2nd and 1 here, 35 seconds to go. Jones looks to throw here. And he fires one downfield, incomplete. Looking for Darius Slayton, broken up there by Blankenship. And now 30 seconds to go in the half. Third and 1 here from their own 34. Jones looks to throw. Rolls out, and looks like he's just going to throw this away. Hold on. My screen froze for a second. And yeah, just throws it away. Now I'm 30 seconds behind. Alright, yeah, 4th and 1 here. Giants go quick 3 now, and they send the punt unit on. Eagles gonna get the ball here. And got a fair catch called for at the 21-yard line. That is where the Eagle offense will take over with 17 seconds to go. I mean, up 28, I'd imagine they're just gonna take a knee, but we'll have to see what they end up doing. Alright, just gonna take a knee, and that'll bring us to halftime. The Eagles lead the Giants 28-0 after a dominant first half. But that brings us to the half. But I'm going to go take a very short break, as I do at halftime of every game. And I'll let you guys know my updated score prediction, who I have winning, after I come back. But make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already. Let me know your score prediction in the comments after the first half of play. And I will be right back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me here. So, the Eagles lead the Giants 28-0. At the half. A dominant first half. They were able to run the football, throw the football, stop the Giants, did everything. And it's a dominant first half here. Now, my updated prediction, originally I said 33-26. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be that close after the first half. But I'm going to still stick with my prediction of the Eagles. I will take them now by a score of, we'll go 38. No, we'll go 41. We'll go 41-17. And going over some stats from the first half. We'll start off with some player stats. Give me a second. For the Giants, Daniel Jones, 6 of 10 for 57 yards and an interception. Running the ball for the Giants, Daniel Jones 3 carries, 13 yards, and Saquon Barkley 4 carries for 7 yards. Receiving, Matt Breida, a catch for 19, Richie James 2 for 17, Lawrence Cager, a catch for 16, Isaiah Hodgins, a catch for 3, Saquon Barkley, a catch for 2, and Darius Slayton has been targeted twice but has not caught a pass. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts 12 of 17 for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. Miles Sanders 13 carries for 75 yards. Jalen Hurts 8 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell 3 carries for 22 yards. Boston Scott 2 carries for 13 yards and a touchdown. And receiving for the Eagles, Devontae Smith 4 catches, 53 yards, a touchdown. Dallas Goedert 4 catches, 35 yards and a touchdown. A.J. Brown 2 catches for 17 yards. Kenneth Gainwell a catch for 9. And Zach Pascal a catch for 4. Some team stats for each team. We'll get to that in a second. Give me 1 minute. Alright, team stats. Giants, only 3 first downs. Eagles with 18. Total plays, Giants have only run 19. Eagles have run 43. Total yards, Eagles with 258. Giants with 64. Eagles with 6 drives. Giants with 5 yards per play. That's a big difference. Eagles with 6. Giants with 3.4. Passing yards, 118 for the Eagles, 44 for the Giants. Rushing, 140 for the Eagles, 20 for the Giants. Eagles 4 of 4 in the red zone. Penalties 1 for 5 for each team. Giants have turned the ball over once, and time of possession 20 minutes 12 seconds for the Eagles, 9 minutes 48 seconds for the Giants. Alright, so the second half should begin in a bit, but let me know your updated score prediction. Obviously, I'd assume you're going with the Eagles, unless you have the Giants making 28-point comeback, which obviously I don't, especially with the way they were just so bad in the first half. Not even a single positive thing. I mean, their most positive thing was probably, forcing a punt? Like, one of the Eagles' 6 drives? Alright, so the half should start in any minute. Alright, third commercial. I believe the half should start once they come back. Alright, they're back from commercial break here. And second half set to begin, so I will go ahead and make this say quarter 3. Giants can get the ball to start the half down at 28. Alright, the half set to begin. The Eagles have run 36 plays in opposing territory. Giants have only run 5 in opposing territory. Poll tied up at 50-50. A lot of you guys voted for the Giants early on. This is the 181st meeting all-time between these two teams, and this 28-0 is the largest halftime lead in the history of the Giants against the Eagles rivalry. So, Giants get the ball here as Gary Brightwell returns it from about 2 yards deep in his end zone. On the return, he is going to get to the 27-yard line. That's where the Giants offense will take over. A ref down in the play. They cut over to the reporter, and you just see a ref lying on the ground. That's not something you see every day. Alright, so Giants with the football at their own 27-yard line, or actually 26 after the return. Jones looks, he's going to hand off, and Barkley fighting for yardage is going to get about 3.5, maybe 4 yards on the play. Alright, 2nd and 6 here for the Giants. Jones looks to throw, and he's going to take one deep down the sideline. That's got to be interference. How is that not pass interference? He's looking for Darius Slayton. Ball underthrown. Looks like James Bradbury gets there early. That should be interference. How is that not pass interference? 3rd and 6 here from the 30. Jones looks to throw. Eagles bring a blitz that is incomplete, too high and wide of Richie James. And once again, the Giants go quickly 3 and out. Fourth and 6. Jimmy Gillen punts it away. Fair catch called for at the 32-yard line. And that's where the Eagles offense will take over to start the half. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here after the Giants punted away. Yet again. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial. The Eagles get the ball here. It feels like they've had the ball essentially the entire game. Time possession is largely in the Eagles' favor here. Alright, still waiting for them to come back. Now they're back from commercial. Alright, first and 10 here. Hurts gives to Sanders, slips the tackle, and it's going to gain about 4 on the play. Eagles have already had a lot of success running the football. Miles Sanders, 14 carries for 78 yards so far today. Here is the give to Sanders. He runs into his own lineman and is then tripped up after getting a 4 on the play. Sorry, a loss of 4 on the play. Julian Love, the safety, comes up to make the tackle. Third and 10 here. Play clock winding down for the Eagles. Under pressure, he's going to get it away to Devontae Smith, and that is going to be incomplete. Giants brought a blitz. And it was... Oh, it was dropped by Devontae Smith. He's trying to keep his feet in. He would have gotten the feet in, but just did not catch the ball. 4th and 10. At least the Giants defense finally gets a stop. They come after the punt, don't block it. It is a short kick and a bounce, fielded by Richie James on the bounce, and that was not a great decision. Fields it like over his head, and then tries to go back around, and he's taken down. That was not a great decision right there. The Giants offense comes onto the field, and still with a 0 on the board. Obviously, hopefully they can get at least some points on the board here. Alright, still waiting to come back from commercial here. As the Giants get the ball back at... let's see. At their own 12? Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break after the Eagles punted away. Alright, they're back from commercial here. Giants with the football backed up in their own territory at their 12. Trailing by 28 with 12:16 to go in the third quarter. Two running backs here. Barkley and Breida. Jones hands off to Barkley up the middle, and he's going to gain about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. One of the best runs of the day for the Giants. Daniel Jones tonight, 6 of 12, 57 yards and a pick, passer rating of 28.8. 2nd and 5. Jones hands off to Barkley, and he is taken down after getting a 4 on the play. It's going to rip a 3rd and short here for the Giants. Officially marked as a 3rd and 2. Here's another run. Barkley up the middle. Saquon Barkley in the open field. Inside Eagles territory, taken down at the 42-yard line. By far the Giants' best offensive play of the day. And the Giants finally pick up a first down. I believe it's just their 4th of the day. Great blocking up front. And a big run there from Saquon Barkley. It's now up to 58 yards on 8 carries. Here's the gift to the back of Breida. Makes a cut up the middle, and another good run, this time of 8 yards. As the Giants starting to be able to move the football a bit. Here's a 2nd and 3. Jones in shotgun. Here's a quick throw out to Richie James. James to the outside. Picks up 1st down. I think he got a 1st down. He's very close to a 1st down on the play. I think he was able to get it. They are going to give him the 1st down. First and 10 here for the Giants. Play clock winding down, and we call a timeout with with a second left of the play clock at the 31, 9:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Brian Daboll in his career as a coach, 5-time Super Bowl champion, 2017 national champion, back-to-back AFC East titles with the Bills as their offensive coordinator, and he won his first playoff game as a head coach last week with the Giants. Notable quarterbacks with Brian Daboll in his career: Tom Brady, Jalen Hurts, Tua, Josh Allen, and now Daniel Jones. Tua and Jalen Hurts both while he was at Alabama. Daboll, the 5th Giants head coach to win the first playoff game. Here's a 1st and 10 for the Giants. Jones under center. Here's the gift to Barkley, and he is going to get maybe 3 on the play. Not much. Second and 7 here. They did give him 3 in the play. Lawrence Cager in motion. Jones looks to throw. Over the middle, that is caught by Richie James. Gain of 6 on the play, taking 10 yards short of the 1st down. That'll make it a 3rd and 1. Here's a 3rd and 1 on the play. Isaiah Hodgins in motion. Jones under center. Rolls out. And Jones on the run. He's going to keep this. He's got a 1st down. As the Giants move the chains once again. Eight plays, 69-yard drive so far for the Giants inside the red zone for the first time at the 19. Jones looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, and on the run he fires across the middle. That's caught by Richie James inside the 10-yard line for a 1st down as well. Here's a 1st and goal for the Giants. First time they've gotten the ball anywhere close to the goal line. From the 8-yard line here, Jones in shotgun, Matt Breida in motion. We've seen a lot of 2 running back looks for the Giants so far today. Now Jones exits the backfield. They go Wildcat. Here is the gift to Breida, and Matt Breida in for a touchdown. That was some creativity there. Giants got on the board. It's now 28-6. Now, the Giants have actually gone Wildcat and let Barkley take the direct snap. Not like a ton this season, but they've definitely done that. They had to do that one game earlier in the season when Daniel Jones got hurt with an ankle injury, and then backup Tyrod Taylor went out with a concussion. So they had to just run the Wildcat. But 7-0, sorry, I wish it was 7-0 Giants. 28-7 here, Giants finally getting the board. So they get on the board, cut the lead to 21 points. And now they just need their defense to get some stops. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial here after the Giants finally get on the board. Alright, still waiting for him to come back. The Eagles going to get the football here as the Giants finally got on the board. It only takes them 2.5 quarters to do so. So still waiting for him to come back from commercial. Alright, they're back from commercial here. Eagles going to get the kickoff here after the Giants score a touchdown. Their first of the day, their first points of the day. As it is now 28-7. Graham Gano sends it away. And this kick will be a touchback as it bounces over the head of Boston Scott. Jalen Hurts improvements. He's gone up from 140 passing yards a game to 247. And, wow, they took that away really quickly. He's also cut his interceptions in half and up to touchdowns. Tonight, he's got 30 rushing yards and a touchdown, also 118 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. So a total of 148 yards and 3 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. Hurts in the pistol here. Play action, looks to throw. And he floats one that's complete to Dallas Goedert. He is taken down there at the 46-yard line. And the Eagles move the chains on their first play of the drive. Dallas Goedert tonight's got 5 catches on 5 targets for 58 yards and a touchdown as well. From the 48, Hurts hands off to Boston Scott. Up the middle, he's going to get about 9 yards and get the ball into Giants territory. The Giants, they could just not stop the run. They're struggling to stop the pass as well, but they're getting ran over. Second one here, give to Scott. He's got a first down and is then taken down after a gain of 3. Alright, 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. Eagles with 152 rushing yards, Giants with 92. They ran the ball a lot on that previous drive where they got on the board. Hurts, under pressure, he loses the football! And I think he was able to get it back. Let's see. It's knocked out by safety Xavier McKinney. I thought he was able to get it back. Let's see. It's definitely a fumble there. Yeah, the Eagles were able to get it back, but they do lose 6 on the play. Empty backfield here for Jalen Hurts. Here's a quick throw out to Devontae Smith. He slips, and it is now going to be a 3rd and 16, a 3rd and extremely long here for the Eagles. A great opportunity for the Giants defense to get off the field. Here's a 3rd and 17, play clock winding down. Get the snap off the 2nd to go. Over the middle, that is caught by Devontae Smith. He takes a big hit. But the Giants defense gives up a short completion underneath, but they don't give up the first down. And it is a 4th and 8. Their defense finally gets another stop. Oh, looks like we got a fake punt here. As Reed Blankenship lines up to take the snap, he's going to go under center here. They're just trying to draw him off. I think they're just trying to draw him off so they have more space to punt it. There's the delay of game. Yeah, they take the flag. They're going to get some more space to punt this away. Alright, 4th and 13. Now they've got some more space to punt it. Now they snap the ball to the punter, and it is sent away. Fair catch called for at the 7-yard line by Richie James, and that's where the Giants offense will take over. It's going to be another long drive if they Gonna go score another touchdown. Obviously, hopefully they do. So Daniel Jones with the Giants offense back onto the field at the their own 7-yard line. Their defense does a good job, forces another punt. Alright, so waiting for him to come back from commercial here. Still waiting for him to come back here. Alright, so they're back from commercial here. Giants with the football at their own 7-yard line, looking to put together yet another touchdown drive, following up their most recent drive. Jones in shotgun, going to keep this on the option, going to turn the corner and gain 5 on the play, forced out by Darius Slay. Giants total offense on their first 6 drives, they had 68 yards, 0 points. On their last drive, they went 88 yards and scored 7 points. .50 to go in the third quarter. Jones looks to throw here, quick throw outside. That's caught by Darius Slayton. He gains 4 on the play to make this a 3rd and 1. Right there for the stop is Darius Slay. Here's a 3rd and 1. The Giants bring a few tight ends onto the field here. Most likely going to be the final play of the quarter. They go I formation. Jones under center. Quarterback sneak. He's easily got it. And that is the way the third quarter will come to a close. Eagles up 28-7. But Giants move the chains. Going to need a 21-point fourth quarter, sorry. If they want to come back here. I was unlikely, but obviously as a Giants fan, I'm hoping they do it. Alright, so the Eagles lead this one by a score of 28-7 as we head to the fourth quarter. Alright, still waiting for him to come back. Alright, they're back after the commercial break. We head to the fourth quarter. Giants trail by 21 with the football at, let's see, about their own 20-yard line. See, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Jones in shotgun here to begin the fourth quarter. 15 minutes. Score 21 points for the Giants to come back. Play action. Jones looks to throw. He's going to dump this off to Barkley. In the open field, he's going to lower the shoulder. And he is still on his feet. He's stopped there. As the Giants pick up yet another first down. Good catch and run there for Saquon Barkley. Made multiple defenders miss. He ran over Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and then made Edwards go right on by. He's got 82 total yards so far today. 1st and 10, play action. Here's a quick throw outside to Richie James. He's got a blocker, and he gains 9 on the play. Taken down by Edwards. Here's a 2nd and 1. 14 minutes to go in the game. Jones looks to throw. Rolls out, buying time. And should have just thrown it away. Instead, he's going to lose a few yards on the play. Giants wide receivers in their first 9 weeks, they had 875 yards, 3 touchdowns. And since week 10, receivers have 1,660 yards and 11 receiving touchdowns. And since week 10, Isaiah Hodgins has 41 catches for 456 yards and a touchdown in 5 of their last 6 games. Jones looks to throw here on 3rd and 6. Quick throw that's incomplete, looking for Darius Slayton. Giants receivers tonight, Richie James, 6 catches, 46 yards. Lawrence Cager, by the way, is a tight end, but they have him listed as a receiver. He's got a catch for 16. Hodgins a catch for 3, Slayton a catch for 4. And they're going to send the punt unit on. I know you're in your own territory, but from the Giants, I'd probably go for this. I mean, down 21. I'd probably go for it on 4th and 6. They send it away here. It is going to be bounce out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Let's see. Official spot is the 18-yard line. That's where the Eagles' offense will take over. So the Eagles get the ball at their own 18 with 13 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Alright, so the Eagles, they get the football here. Looking to put away the Giants. So they currently lead by 21 points, lead 28-7. Alright, still waiting for some to come back from commercial. Alright, they're back from commercial here. As the Eagles with the football at their own 18. Alright, here's a 1st and 10 to give to Miles Sanders up the middle. He breaks a tackle and runs for a 1st down, gaining 11 or 12 on the play. First and 10 here from their own 30 for the Eagles. Hurts in the pistol. He hands off to Miles Sanders up the middle, and Sanders is going to run for 4 on the play. He's had a very nice night as Miles Sanders has 90 yards on 12 carries. Here is a 2nd and 7 for the Eagles here. Second and 7. Here is the give to Boston Scott. Running right, he's going to bounce this outside, and Scott forced out after about a gain of 5 on the play. Third and 2. Under 11 and a half minutes to go. Here is Hurts on the keeper. He's going to keep this, cut it up the field, and he's got a 1st down. Gains 4 on the play. First and 10 from their own 42. Hurts going to hand off to Boston Scott. And Scott taken down after a gain of 3. This season, the Eagles in weeks 1 through 15, 13-1 best record in the NFL, fewest starters injured as well. Then they've got some key injuries as the season progresses. Jalen Hurts, Dwayne Johnson, and Josh Sweat, all of which are back today. And in week 16 through 18, they're 1-2 record, 0-2 without Jalen Hurts. 2nd and 8, Hurts over the middle. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's taken down there after a gain of about 5. Alright, here's a 3rd and 3 for the Eagles from their own 49. First down at the Giants 48. Handoff up the middle. Kenneth Gainwell, wide open hole. And he gains a big gain, gets it to the 34 of the Giants. Kenneth Gainwell, 38 yards on 4 carries. At the 35, play clock winding down. Should be the way of game here, if they didn't call a timeout. And they did not call a timeout. Flag comes in. That backs him up to be a 1st and 15 after the delay of game. The Eagles' offensive line has allowed 3 pressures on Jalen Hurts tonight. That is a season low. It's one of the best offensive lines in football. And they're showing only allowing 3 pressures tonight on their quarterback. 1st and 15. Here is give to Kenneth Gainwell. And Gainwell is going to gain 3 on the play. Second and 12 here for the Eagles. The Eagles' offensive line has allowed 1 sack and has also moved the Giants' defensive front with ease for the most part, as they've got almost 200 rushing yards. 8-play, 45-yard drive so far for the Eagles, taking 5:37 off the clock. Hurts, play action, looks to throw, goes deep. That is incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown out of his reach, and incomplete. Third and 12 here after the incompletion. Kenneth Gainwell is the back, switches from the right of Hurts to his left. Here's the give to Gainwell up the middle, and Gainwell takes a big hit, and he's going to be close to a 1st down. Let's see. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to give him a 1st down. How do you let someone just run for 12 yards like that on 1st down? For a 1st down on 3rd and 12. Broke a tackle and then just kept fighting towards the 1st down as the Giants tried to push him backwards. Over 200 rushing yards here for the Eagles. Here's Gainwell again. He runs for another 11 yards on the play. 6:10 to go in the game. 1st and 10 here. Current drive, 11 plays, 68 yards for the Eagles. From the Giants, 13, Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts, quick throw out to Devontae Smith, and he's forced out by Xavier McKinney after a gain of 6 on the play. Now we got a flag that comes in. We got an ineligible receiver downfield. So that backs him up 1st and 15. Wayne Johnson was like 5-10 yards down. Not quite 10, but like between 5 and 7 yards down the field, and that pass was thrown. First and 15 here. Hurts in shotgun. He's going to hand off to kind of the Gainwell up the middle, and Gainwell stopped there after a gain of 3 on the play. The Giants spend their first time out here with 5:32 to go. The Eagles' offense in the 4th quarter, they are 1st in rushing attempts and 2nd in time of possession in the NFL. So 2nd and 12 as they go to commercial, as the Giants burn their first time out. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, they're back from commercial. Sorry, just missed that play. Was a run by the Eagles for gain of a few yards. And the Giants spend their second timeout with 5:26 to go. Upcoming 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. .746 off the clock with this current drive of 70 yards on 13 plays. Third and 9 from the 12, first down inside the 3-yard line for the Eagles. 5:26 to go. Hurts rolls out right, and down the field, that is incomplete. He's looking for Devontae Smith in the end zone. That one batted down by the safety Julian Love. And that'll bring up a 4th and 9 for the Eagles. Fourth and 9, they're going to settle for a field goal attempt. .30-yard field goal is up, and it is good to make it 31-7. Still a 3-score game, right? Still a 3-score game. Yeah, still a 3-score game. Just need to score 3 times and go for 2 and get it 3 times. Obviously, highly unlikely. Alright, so the Giants, they're going to get the ball here. And see if they can make this game look a bit closer. Obviously, it really has not been close at all. It's just a complete blowout. Alright, still waiting for him to come back from commercial. As the Giants set to receive the kickoff. Alright, they're back from commercial here. The Eagles almost surely going to move on to the NFC Championship game next week. And play the winner of the Cowboys 49ers game tomorrow. 5:16 to go. Eagles lead 31-7. This kick will be returned from about a yard deep in the end zone by Gary Brightwell. And on the return, he gets up to the 24-yard line. And that's where the Giants offense will take over with 5:11 to go, down 24 points. Alright, 1st and 10 here for the Giants. at their own 23. Jones looks to throw. And he's going to dump this off the hand of Daniel Bellinger and incomplete. .505 to go. Here's a 2nd and 10. Jones looks to throw. Over the middle, deep throw off the hands of Richie James and incomplete. Probably had a touchdown if you caught that. Off his hands. And that just kind of describes how today's been for the Giants. Just not good. 3rd and 10. 5 minutes exactly to go. Jones looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket, now rolls out. Loses the football. And Giants recover. Back at like the 17-yard line. Josh Sweat knocks it out. Giants, they've had no offensive line tonight. Jones has been sacked 4 times, knocked down 7. Here's a 1st down on 4th and 16 caught by Marcus Johnson. That is like the last thing I expected from the Giants to convert on 4th and 16 here. But how they do it. Marcus Johnson, haven't seen him in a while. Like weeks. He gets a catch. Kenny Galladay on the field here. Let's see if he can actually catch a pass. 1st and 10. Jones looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, and he goes down for a sack. We'll also have a few on the play. 3:45 to go. A little under now. Second and 12, Jones is going to dump this off to the tight end Bellinger. And he's able to gain about 4 on the play. No, actually 3 on the play. Here is a 3rd and 8. Jones looks to throw. Over the middle, that is almost intercepted, knocked away. Looking for Richie James. Gardner Johnson got a hand on it. And that'll bring up another 4th down here for the Giants. Here's another 4th down. Obviously going to go for it. Nothing to lose at this point. They've already lost the game. 4th and 8. Jones looks to throw. Over the middle and incomplete. Almost picked off as it was deflected. And the Eagles will take over with 2:51 to go. First and 10 here for the Eagles. They are going to be set to host the winner of the 49ers against the Cowboys next week. That game takes place tomorrow. First and 10. Here's to get, to Gainwell up the middle for a gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's the gifted Gainwell up the middle for a gain of 4. And that brings us to 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here before this game officially over. Eagles gonna win this one 31-7. By the way, the Eagles have now put Gardner Minshew in at quarterback. It's the 3rd time in NFL history one division has had 3 teams in the divisional round. And the NFC East also had the 3rd highest winning percentage in NFL history. We've got a flag down on the play. But at the NFC East, regular season record combined, a 647 winning percentage is the 3rd highest as a division in Super Bowl history. Like Super Bowl era history. 3rd and 9, high snap, Minshew hands off to Gainwell, bounces this outside, and Kenneth Gainwell is in for another Eagle touchdown. $37-7 here. So the extra point will make it 38-7 here for the Eagles. 1:51 to go in the game. That was the game already over. The extra point is up and good to make it 38-7. So Giants connect this football. Here is the Eagles set to kick off. Kenneth Gainwell has 112 rushing yards tonight. He's the first Eagle with 100-plus rushing yards in a postseason game since 2006. Brian Westbrook did that. Brightwell on the return from his end zone Up the middle, he is going to get it to the 28-yard line with 1:45 to go, and that's where the Giants will take over. The Eagles will either face the Cowboys, who split the season series against the Eagles at 1-1 each, or they'll face the 49ers, who have reached the NFC Championship game in 2 of their last 3 games. First and 10 here, 1:45 to go. Jones delayed give to Breida up the middle, and Breida going to gain an 8 on the play. Second and 2. Jones takes a snap, hands off to Breida once again. He's stopped right there by Jordan Davis, the rookie. That'll bring up a 3rd and 2 here. Third and 2. Jones looks to throw to the outside, caught by Richie James, takes a big hit, but is able to pick up the first down. First and 10 from their own 41. Jones looks to throw over the middle, caught by Bellinger, takes a big hit. No, not caught. No, that was caught. Let's see, clock is stopped with 17 seconds to go. I don't know what they're ruling now. Is that caught? Was that not caught? I have no idea. This is the Eagles' first NFC Championship game appearance since 2017, and they've also now got 10 straight home wins against the Giants. "17 seconds to go." By the way, that was the Giants' 3rd and final timeout. Jones delayed give to Gary Brightwell. Brightwell making cuts is going to gain a 1st down, and that's probably the final play of the game. Yeah, that's the last play of the game. Final score, Eagles 38, Giants 7. Absolutely destroy the Giants, end their season, and advance to the NFC Championship game, and play the winner of the host the winner of the 49ers and Cowboys. A surprising season for the Giants comes to a close as they get absolutely dismantled by the Eagles. But that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. We'll be back tomorrow for the Bills and the Bengals tomorrow afternoon. But that's all for tonight's stream. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications to miss tomorrow's stream or any other upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. But like, subscribe, turn on notifications to miss any of the upcoming videos or tomorrow's stream. What was I gonna say? I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you. Oh, I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video.